Hey guys, appreciate you watching, clicking on this video. Please like, subscribe, click all the stuff down below. Check out the Patreon. We're giving away a Reveal 3.0 camera here before deer season starts in September 27th, I believe. So check that out if you hadn't already. It's linked down below. eBay store, got a lot of cool stuff on there for hunting. Today though, we are talking about this new product from Reveal that I'm pretty excited about. I run a lot of cell cameras. I run a lot of Reveal cell cameras in particular, like 20, 21. I do run others too. I like to know what they're all doing and everything. And I think Reveal, Tactacam Reveal, obviously, big fan of. I think they are the bar, the standard. So this new one is a folding solar panel with a built-in LiPo pack. Okay, this is the original solar panel. And when it came out, it was good. It was like, man, this is awesome that we can recharge this and put it out, and I don't have to just buy AA batteries. But they weren't the best. This one actually got wet, and that's why it went underwater. That's why it's got like some stuff on the back. So I don't know if it even works anymore, but this was the original, the Gen 1, if you will. And then they come out with one like this that's bigger, like 75% more storage in them. The mount's built into it, so it's the one now. If you go to Bass Pro or something, it's the one you'll see hanging from the display. So that's a good one. It's really good. I have no complaints with it. It's bigger, charges faster, holds more juice in the internal LiPo pack. So I like the new ones a lot. This one charges twice as fast. So a couple things about this one. Let me get this open. The internal LiPo pack is actually slightly smaller than the other, the non-folding solar panel, just by a couple hundred, or just like 200 milliamp hours. So you know that's not going to equate to just a ton. But the beauty of this is it supposedly will charge twice as fast, and I love the fact that it's small. It folds up because I'm normally like on an e-bike with a backpack. I don't want to have some giant solar panel. Like if this stayed open and wouldn't fold up, I wouldn't want to have this in my backpack. It'd take up too much space. But the fact that it folds and I can transport it, and then when I get there, open it up, it's pretty cool. Has a really heavy duty mount here on the back. Let's see if I can unlock it on both sides. So this part actually is mounted to the solar panel itself. They send you a heavy-duty strap, bigger than the other two mounts. So you can see there, the strap that goes on this is a bigger, heavier-duty strap that would go through that and mount it to the tree, which is really cool, really good upgrade. So this solar panel, when it opens up, there's a little switch back here, right here. You slide that over, and now it's locked open. So you know, I mean, obviously a bear or something could do some damage on this, but you shouldn't have squirrels and coons and stuff flipping this closed. Down at the bottom, you've got a big upgrade they made, and you know, from the original one, is your port where your cable that goes to your camera is going to go. Now has this locking nut or something. I don't know what you call that really, but that little locking piece that threads it on there. So now you can't pull it out. Raccoon can't, squirrels can't, bear obviously probably could, but bird landing on the cable, it's not going to just pull out. So it locks on there, which is a genius idea. They've started doing that ever since some of those earlier rounds. You've got a basic, I think this is a micro C cable that they send with it. You'll plug it in right here, and you will charge it up with that in that spot right there. You've got indicator lights on the bottom, so you can see. You know, obviously this one I just took out of the package isn't charged. So, but you can have this up in the tree and charging your internal LiPo pack. So switching over to that now. If you are, and what I do with these, and what a lot of people I guess have missed the the message on, the memo on, if you have your solar panel charging this, you get a lot better battery life. This right here is the LiPo pack, and this is the Gen 2 LiPo pack. So I run a lot of these. Again, if you're running 20 cameras and you want to run them, a lot of them on LiPo packs, you need a lot of LiPo packs because you're going to need some to swap out if one of them were to go dead. Now I don't run all of mine on LiPo packs. Some of them I run on like Herd 360, the big panels. So I don't put a LiPo pack in them because I never have to touch them. So no reason to put a LiPo pack in there when I can put just some cheap Amazon AA's in there or something. So this is the know what's falling out here. This is the version 2, the new updated LiPo packs. Again, comes with the micro C cable. I love that everything is on the same cable now. I've got a bunch of those little micro C cables. Plastic in there. So this, you'll know if it's the new one because if it has this button here that you can press that shows you how much charge it's got, then you've got the new one. Another thing that they did at Reveal, which is pretty clever, is where you plug in. So this solar panel strapped to a tree has a cable that will then come to the bottom of your camera. So this part would be your bottom of your camera. You move that little thing there, you plug this in. This is the part that goes in that port, and they have this little part there that screws in, and it screws into the bottom of that, the bottom of your LiPo pack. Again, this keeps the squirrels and the coons and stuff from pulling it out of your LiPo pack. So minus a bear, you shouldn't have any issue with any animals coming by, you know, hanging off this cable or just landing on the cable or, you know, messing with it, and it unplugs from your camera. So another cool part that a lot of people don't know is this solar panel will charge this LiPo pack up. Once this solar panel is fully charged, and again, this one's going to charge twice as fast, so this one should stay fully charged really well. Once this one is charged up and it's 100%, like today it's 100 degrees out, sun's blaring, it's going to charge up very fast. Then it's going to start charging this back up. So every day you should see it charging both of these up, and then maybe at night you take a bunch of pictures, they go down. And then during the day, this charges up, and then this will charge up. So really cool feature at Tactacam. I love these. I use a lot of these and have great success with them. So I highly recommend those. If you're having issues with battery life, I can't recommend the folding solar panel. I've probably got 6 of them. Folding solar panel paired with that new LiPo pack. It is a great combo. It will keep your cameras in the woods. It'll keep you from making trips out there and replacing stuff and not having to go in there and scent the area up. So highly recommend those. I'm going to go get these charged and get them in the woods tomorrow morning. Appreciate you watching. All right, so I've got a Reveal X 3.0 here. I'm in a swamp with hardly any signal, so I've got a booster antenna attached up to here. Let me see, you can kind of see where I ran it, just about as high as I could reach. That booster antenna really helped my signal, so big help there. This is the battery belt. If you look at the milliamp hours on this battery belt, I believe it's 3 or 4 times what a normal LiPo pack is. And I also have a LiPo pack inside the camera. So if you think about just this and my camera, I've got the equivalent of like 4 or 5 LiPo packs between this and what's in the camera. But I've also got this bad boy up here. This is the new folding solar panel. So this was the normal solar panel. Now we've got a second charging panel here. You can flip this over and it locks in, so it's locked into place. Comes with all the cool features like this here, so the coons and stuff can't pull it down. It has its own LiPo pack in it as well. So I've got like 7,500, I think, milliamp hours, close to 15,000 milliamp hours, and then 5,000 milliamp hours. So this is a great setup for a place that A, has low signal, B, a place that is going to take a lot of pictures, because I've got a trough feeder there, got a corn feeder here. I'm going to be planting this with wheat and oats here in 2 or 3 weeks. So I hope this stays out year round. It doesn't get a ton of light, get a little bit through there in the afternoons, but pretty low light, but enough battery that I think it's gonna do its job. So I love this setup from Tactacam.